Now, viewers, in recent weeks, Asian stocks have rallied with Alibaba's solid earnings report boosting China's tech optimism even further. Now, the question doing the rounds is in the markets is the AI euphoria moving to Asia from America. Is that shift really happening? Last week's moves in Asian stocks give us a glimpse of euphoria in the regional tech stocks. Now, an Asian stocks gauge jumped more than 1% to its highest since November 8th on Friday, marking a sixth straight week of gains. That was also the longest such a winning streak in over 2 years. The Hang Seng Index rose to a 3-year peak instead. The Hang Seng Index surged nearly 4% to its highest level since February 2022, driven by a 14.7% jump in Alibaba's shares following strong earnings. The Hang Seng Tech Index climbed over 6%. Now, China's stock index gained over 1%. The latest AI breakthrough by DeepSeek has investors enthusiastic in China's technological prowess. Now, that has propelled Chinese stocks to new heights in recent days. European and US stocks took a hit last week on weak economic data. US stocks have retreated from record highs as concerns around trade tariffs weighed on sentiment. Wall Street suffered a broad sell-off on Friday as investors grappled with weak economic data and persistent inflation concerns, prompting a flight to safer assets. Fresh economic reports fueled concerns about a slowing U.S. economy, with the University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index falling sharply in February. Now, that heightened inflation worries amid potential new tariffs. Meanwhile, existing home sales fell more than expected, and the U.S. services PMI dipped into contraction territory, intensifying investor caution. 1 month since Trump's inauguration and the investor euphoria around the so-called Trump trade and the AI euphoria is already fading. The S&P 500's record run still trails European, Chinese and Mexican benchmarks. Crypto assets are off their peak and the greenback looks anemic. Now, the dollar was trading near its year-to-date lows as the bulls were starting to get nervous. The conflict of interest narrative is also gaining traction. Now, looking ahead, investors will focus on fresh economic data, including Fed policy signals. Geopolitical developments, particularly in Ukraine and US-China trade relations, will also be closely monitored.